my golden.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my cousin with me.
Hi.
She real cute, honey.
I sure am, honey. Wow.
Anyway, so today we're gonna do a girl chat kind of thing. So obviously I've been putting out a lot of vlogs, so today is gonna be like a cute, different type of situation going on. So we came up with a bunch of questions yesterday,
all
centered
authentic.
around, yes, authentic questions centered around relationships, dating, courting, and all that fun stuff that you guys like to hear. So first of all, it's hotter than a cat's ass. So
Gracias.
we have our fans because we are in Lagos and it's really hot, so you know, excuse our fanning. We're gonna get right into the video. Boom.
Question number 1. Can a guy and a girl have a platonic relationship?
I would say no.
I think that it's very rare, but it's very possible. And sometimes, like, guys are kind of like the best friends to have, because sometimes girls really have too much drama. Sometimes.
Guys have drama too.
Yeah, but I mean, guys are really straightforward. So most of the time, like, a guy usually says his mind, but girls can be like, oh sure, and at the back of their mind, I'm like, no. You know, so like most of the time, it's nice to have like a straightforward, honest, happy, fun, playful relationship with guys. You know, it's one of those, because most of the time, eventually one person starts to like the other, or jealousy could come in. You know, if you start liking another person. But I think it's rare, but it's beautiful when it happens. Next question. Why do guys not call immediately after they get your number?
I think because they are obviously, like we spoke about yesterday, they have worked hard to get that number. So maybe, like you said, maybe they're trying to buy back their ego or whatever. And I think, you know, it's just all part of the game, because whether people like to accept it or not, the beginning stages of dating or of courting is a game. Like, you know, you're trying to run your game and all that stuff, and you don't want to seem too desperate and all that stuff. So I think that's part of the same way why that a girl would like be a bit too hesitant to give her number at first. Really and truly she wants to, but she's gonna be like, you know, I don't know if I want to give it to you. It's the same thing with the guy not calling immediately after. Can you imagine if you give a guy your number, you're right there, and then by the time you get here, he's like, hello. So
well, actually, I appreciate that. Funny enough, for me, I feel if I give a guy my number the first day and he doesn't call, as far as I'm concerned, you're not serious. Why are you playing games in the first instance? Like, this is in kindergarten. You should know what you want and go for it.
Those guys that they call immediately after they get the number, those are the type of guys that call consistently all the time, all day, every day, like to the point where it's irritating, like 20 times a day. What you doing now? But the guys who wait like a while, I think those are the ones who know when to call, like maybe like twice a day or something like that.
Well, yeah, somehow you're kind of right.
I'm always
but
right,
it's not
honey.
Always like that. Okay, so next question. What do you think about a guy buying and sending a drink over to a girl in a bar/restaurant through a waiter?
First of all, I think if you really wanted to buy someone a drink, I think you should buy it and bring it your damn self. I don't think you should send it through a waiter, because it's kind of like, what, like, why do you need that third person? Like, and then you send a little note talking about, oh, it's so easy. Like, I think if you want to buy me a drink and bring it to me, and then state your case right there and then we'll determine.
Yeah, because that requires a lot of liver. Well,
you know, if you're buying a drink, you might as well go 100%. Like, you can't just do it half and half. I think you're brave enough.
If the chick is crazy.
Well, that's just a chance you're gonna have to take. I think if you buy the drink, then you take it to her like, oh, you know, instead of like, you know, oh, that man over there on the table said I should bring you.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think I understand the guy's plight. Like, he obviously doesn't want to be dealt like a really hard blow in case she's like, no, I don't want to. At least the waiter gets to deal with that. And you know, she probably won't be angry at the waiter and everything. But sometimes we ladies, we just like you to man up and come and do what you want to do. So if you want to ask, well, ask, and if not,
toodaloo. So because if you can't directly approach me on our first encounter, so to speak, well, when we're in a relationship, we have an argument, then you're gonna send your friends come and beg on your behalf. Set the tone,
I was going to
it right.
say okay, never mind.
No, say it.
I just remember that that Taylor Swift song. Oh, you can talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me.
Well, exactly.
Should a guy pay on a date every single time? This is Lagos. Okay, next.
Let me break it down for you. In the beginning stages of your courtship and your dating, abso-freaking-lutely.
Yes, 100%.
5 months into the relationship,
How about man now?
absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. But when you guys have established your foundation and your relationship is now serious, there is nothing wrong with the girl saying, do you know what? The guy would suggest, like, you know, let's go out to this date. So he has full intention to pay because that's just how it goes down. But then it's always nice for a girl to offer.
Exactly.
Not persist though, like, let me pay for this damn dinner, but to offer. Or even sometimes be like, you know, you always take me out, let me take you out for a change. It's nice. Now don't be like, every day is not Christmas, so you can't do that all the time. But
some guys don't even like that.
Yeah, exactly. But I think sometimes it's nice to offer to pay or to take him out. There's nothing wrong with that. But for a guy to do it every single time, that's team too much right there, honey.
Like I've had conversations with girls and I'm like, can you like pay for, in fact, funny enough, I was like, could you take your boyfriend out, or if you and your boyfriend go out, like, could you pay? And they'd be like, no. Somewhere's man. I'm like, no, it shouldn't be that way. Like, I mean, you guys are already in a relationship, both of you are dating, you have a defined commitment to one another. I don't see why you can't pamper him. You know? But when it comes to like dating, the two of you are just getting to know yourselves, I think you should let him be the man and all of that. Obviously, as a woman, always carry vex money, and vex money is just in case guy decides to act up. You're like, oh, please.
Well,
that's why I said
even if he acts up, I think he should still pay.
Oh, please. If he's acting up,
unless it's your treat and then he acts up, then girl, you have to pay because you were supposed to pay at the beginning. But I feel like, you know, how can you? So how would you cater to your man if you expect him to pay all the time?
All
like,
the time, exactly.
For example, if you want, okay, let me treat you a little bit. You take him out. Oh, by the way, I know this is my treat. I'm taking you out, but you're paying. It's not gonna make sense. So I think sometimes after that foundation has been established, then you know, there's questions.
Kissing on the first date, is it allowed? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hell to the no, to the no. Hell no. I don't think it is. TBH. By the way, our answers to these questions are strictly our opinions, so don't get mad. But no, I don't think kissing on the first date. I just think, to be honest, it's not even about preserving, you know. I just think it's unnecessary. Like, why am I kissing you on the first date? For what? I don't see the point.
Oh, but hold up. What if the date goes really, really well? If it goes better than imagined and you guys just have that spark? It
doesn't matter. I just feel like kissing on the first date is not part of first date vocabulary. Like, I don't see the need. Like, why do a hug is enough? Why do we need to, you know, be swapping saliva on the first date?
Come on, it doesn't have to be like that.
Well,
deep.
I'm trying to make it
just
that
be like
deep. Yeah, but maybe on the cheek, yes, but full on kissing, that's just, it's unnecessary. I don't see the point. Okay, so we went on the first day and we kissed. Okay, so now what?
The next day is going to be a deeper kiss.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's actually the thing. For me, I'm not actually advocating it. I'm just trying to be as open-minded as possible, but I share the same opinion because I'm like, yeah, you should, like, you know, make him wait, or like make him feel like, okay, there's stuff because truth of the matter is, guys sometimes they take what you give them. So if you set the tone the wrong way, they're going to expect much more, and obviously after a while a little kiss on the lips won't be enough.
Nope.
Then they want to go deeper, and then obviously, you know, things start getting rated 18.
Yep. And then when he's like, okay, forget you, and then you guys split up, and then you're gonna be like, where did we go wrong? Okay, sidetrack for a second. Comment below if you think she looks like Angela Bassett. Thank you. I think so.
I really don't see.
I do. You wouldn't see it though, but I see the resemblance.
Thank you.
Is chivalry mandatory?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's part of.
You better open my door.
Okay, I don't go that deep. I just like,
especially on first date, huh?
I think, yeah, you can have some gentleman tendencies, but I don't think it should be teamed too much. Like, you know, if you're eating and something falls from your lip, like, oh, can I? Like, get your hand off my face now. Don't be teamed too much. Like, I can lift my own fork.
I think you should be yourself.
Yeah.
If you're yourself, then you won't be too much.
Yeah.
But then again, be yourself, but obviously just have some decorum and have some decency.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I was telling my cousin yesterday, like, you're with somebody and then, you know, you guys get to a restaurant and then You're waiting for him to open the door and he's looking at you like, and you're looking at him like, and then
What we gonna do?
And the person behind is like, are you guys going to go in or what? That's the least you can do. I didn't say you should come down and open the door of the car for me, but at least just open the freaking door. Like, really? First date outfit. How much is too much?
I think you should choose what you want to flaunt. Okay? If you like your chest area, you can give a tiny bit of cleavage. Don't be daft and show a tiny little thing, tiny. But then I think you shouldn't expose like your legs. Like, choose one. If you're gonna wear like a short, not too like crazy short, but if you're gonna wear like a short dress, then I think up here should be like covered. That's just my thing. If you're going to have like a wide neck situation, then I think your dress or your skirt or even pants should be a little bit longer. I just think you should choose what part of your skin. You can't have cleavage, legs, midriff, everything on show.
When it comes to dressing, you should always make sure you wear what makes you comfortable. As much as you want to look good, you should always look comfortable, because if you're not comfortable, it will affect how confident you feel. Some girls don't know this, but guys read a lot into a woman's makeup. A woman who they feel would, put too much effort into painting her face, most of the time they don't realize that most of the time we do this for ourselves. They feel we do it for them. And so as far as they're concerned, if you're going to spend that much time painting your face, it's either you feel you have a lot of things you need to cover up, or you're passing the wrong message.
I kind of agree, but it's just like, what about those girls who actually enjoy makeup and enjoy putting it on? And because some girls like heavy makeup, and when they take it off, they have beautiful skin. So it's not like they're trying to hide anything. They just enjoy the process of putting on makeup and putting on lashes and all that jazz. So I think guys shouldn't read too much into it, because half of the time, honey, we just bought a highlighter and we like how it makes our cheeks glow, so we're gonna take it on.
Our background checks mandatory. Hell to the yeah.
Don't go crazy stalker now, but it's nice to know a few things about the person you're about to go on a date with.
Background checks are really important, and girls, we don't have any issue with that, because girls are always very good at checking his background out. Can you still be friends with your ex?
Okay.
Never ever getting back together. Okay, sorry.
All right, let me try and be fair, okay? Because there are some. It depends on how the relationship ended.
Exactly.
There are some relationships that both there was a mutual understanding that maybe they just grew apart. So they're like we can still be friends, but it wasn't a sour ending. No one cheated on anyone. They just grew apart. So those people, I think they can be friends. Maybe not close friends, but just like a hi kind of thing. You're alright kind of thing. But those ones that ended sour, I don't think they can be friends. I don't think they should be friends.
I think I agree. Like it depends on how you guys and funny enough, I think even if it didn't end right, someone needs to walk away the bigger person. Like after you've let go and you've moved on, there's really no harm in reaching out.
I think we're gonna cut this one right here, because I don't want this one to be too long, but we're definitely going to do a 2 parts to this video.
That's cool.
Yes. So we would see you in the next one.
Toodaloo.
Bye.